Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 6 of season 2 of The Legend of VOX Machina. Last episode, we took a little bit of a detour to find out a little bit more about the Fire Ashari, which is where Keyleth's mother was last seen, and a rift to the Fire Plane, which originally, as we learned, was where Thordak was imprisoned and has since escaped by some aid that came from our side of the portal, our plane. So there's a traitor in our midst, and who that is, I do not know. But Keyleth faced her fears and accepted the power of fire and aided the Ashari in closing the portal. And that's kind of where we left off, guys. So we're going to go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, you check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. They are in watch-along format, so you need your own footage to sync up with the time code, see my reaction to the entire episode. You also get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage to try to make it worth your while since you are going to support the channel. And guys, if you enjoy this reaction, which I hope you do, leave a like, drop a comment. It really does help us out, and I would really appreciate it. And subscribe if you're not already, because we'll be seeing this journey through to its end, and that means the series end, because every season we will be here for this show, and Mighty 9, speaking of. But with that all said, guys, let's go ahead and hop into episode 6, into Rimecleft. Here we go. Oh, whoa. Oh, he's just butchering people now. Or is this a dream? It's gotta be a dream. Yeah.
Yes. You made the herd proud, Grog.
Oh. Dude, get rid of that thing. Dude, I'm telling you, if it whispers, get rid of it. It ain't worth it.
Didn't get enough sleep?
Huh? Of course I did. Lots of sleep. With really nice dreams where no one died. I got nothing for you to eat right now. You will feed me. Okay.
Who you talking to, Big?
Is eternally cold. Well, except for Pyra. There's a myth about it, actually. 1,000...
Maybe we just save the myth? My balls are ice cubes.
That don't look like no door.
I think that's the point.
Illusion.
What is this place? A temple. An old one, built before the divergence, before the calamity between men and gods.
Ooh.
How do you know all this?
I just know.
Very smart, and yet not smart enough to heed my warnings.
We were sent by Osysa.
My mate sent you? It's been centuries.
She wasn't, like, with anybody else, if you're worried.
I am Kamaljiori, keeper of the knowledge you seek. But before I reveal it, you must prove your worth in a challenge.
Yes, we sort of assumed. What did you have in mind?
Conquer the 70 death gorgons. Survive the endless labyrinth of misery. Or wound me.
I choose wound you.
In my eons of life, I have never felt pain. Your challenge is to inflict an injury. Any wound will do.
I say a big F you to labyrinths, that's for sure.
That dude is as old as time and he's never felt pain? Never stubbed his toe, poked his eye? Never had an ingrown hair on his peen? You want to fight that?
We don't have to defeat him, just hurt him. Any one of us should be able to land a single hit for f***'s sake.
Depends.
We choose to wound you.
Choose wisely.
I choose you.
Wrong. choice.
A shame. The Gorgons have been itching for a battle.
No one picks the Gorgons.
We're in another dimension.
Dude.
Chance to wound me in a one-on-one
Oh,
battle.
whoa.
First.
Oh, so they can't participate as a group. Great.
I'll go. I'm not letting anything happen to you again.
Man, poor Percy. Yeah, give him some Sphinx blood. See what that does. Oh. Oh.
You've been touched by the matron of ravens.
What do you know about that?
I know this voice. Why?
You live long enough to feel its weight.
Dude. Oh!
So who is next?
Wow.
You have no family left who actually cares for you.
Yeah. Come on, man.
But you clearly know not where your strength comes from.
Oh.
What did you say?
Oh. Never mind.
His rules. We all hit him together before he can react.
Wait. There's gotta be another way.
Oh. He said wound him. He didn't say draw blood.
How inspiring. And futile.
Can you wound his spirit? Is it a riddle? Because the only one left is the artist. Did he move him with a song?
Maybe he'll forget about me.
Tenacious D this shit? Or given a venereal disease? Whichever.
You. All jokes and no heart. I wonder how you convinced Osysa to put her faith in your lot.
Osysa, before you vanquish me, oh mighty Sphinx, allow me a moment of utter sincerity.
Yes!
It's cold outside, and you're not alright. Wish you could see her.
Playing on his heart, making his heart ache.
Got you by my side. Just wanna be near you.
Ah.
You're in my cold and hopeless heart.
Oh, dude, I love Regal's songs, man.
When we're worlds apart with no
I'm playing a bard right now, so like I was just like, what would I do? Or at least try.
and longing for a life with you.
Tear.
You have done what no other has before. I feel pain. For you have wounded my heart.
You gotta be shitting me. That worked?
I never thought a mortal could possess the wisdom to understand. You must know true love in your life.
Actually, I have no one. And the thing is, I want it. I just can't seem to get it right.
Perhaps you need to stop looking for love and let love find you.
Never thought about that.
We're alive? Who do we have to thank for that?
What rhymes with your eyes so lovely?
How about nice thighs, yo, touch me? Eh?
What the f?
In my millennia of existence, this is the wisest sage I've ever known. The vestige known as Myth Carver.
Myth
connected to
Carver.
all myths and legends, including the other vestiges.
Oh, wow.
Myth Carver, show me something good.
That's perfect for him, man. Myth, lore, song.
Reminds me of a drug trip.
That sounds sort of like the Fey realm.
I see something inside this gnarly tree.
Dude.
Vex, it's some badass looking bow.
Isn't the Fey realm on another plane of existence?
A shift spell could get us there, but it might not work.
Kiki, think you could try?
Yeah, I could.
Now I'm in a city. It looks familiar. I think it's Western. And it's been invaded. There's a bunch of dudes who look like Grog. One's got a vestige.
Oh, wow.
It's probably not important.
Okay, what is going on with you?
Oh, no.
We're not alone. I'm afraid you've been followed.
Yeah, one of the dragons was sneaking around following him. It was Mr. Pukey. Aw.
Woman was right. You have my thanks, gnome, for finding me a vestige.
Oh, whoa. Oh, god damn.
With Cam on our side, we can actually beat this.
Split up! Hit him where the Sphinx has drawn blood!
Aren't you supposed to be extinct? Not yet, Defiler.
Dude.
Hey! Get off him!
Gotcha!
Dude. Oh! Oh! God. Dude, this show's so f***ing epic. Wow. Excuse me.
Thank you for showing me Osysa once more.
The vestige is
No.
mine. Nothing can stop the Chrome of Conclave. Least of all you.
Wow.
For blood. Hurry!
Oh, well.
Come on!
Step it up, Keyleth.
Dude.
Everyone get close!
I mean, this thing has its benefits. It just has its drawbacks too, man, as any powerful item does. Man, is he gonna...
Rogue! What are you doing? We gotta leave!
Push. No. Push.
Come on, big guy. Move!
Oh no, they got split up. Great. Well, they made it.
What happened to Pike? Where is she? I don't know.
Where are we?
You. God damn it. Dude, Scanlan. Fine. Had a moment. Dude, honestly, like they were building up Grog's thing, and this was all about wounding. I think that was like a really good fake out. I think that's what they intended to have the audience think, especially when he just rushed in at the Sphinx. Because in my head, I was like, either it would super juice this thing up, or what if it maybe somehow purified it, or whatever, or maybe even permanently satiated it. But no, he keeps having these visions now because he's not feeding it enough, and it shows him. He's like, I'll get blood. He has those visions of the whole squad dead by his hand. But the sword ran through Pike, and then got that very same thing in the end. God damn it! And then they plane shifted away. The spell got interrupted. So they didn't go together. So I wonder what plane they're in. That's going to be an interesting thing to find out when we get back around to this next week. And that dragon made off with the vestige that Scanlan got from the Sphinx. I thought it was interesting that it was a sword. I guess that's kind of like a little bit of a subversion there, and like for what it's kind of about and who it would go to. When he showed a sword, I was like, I wasn't thinking it was going to go to Scanlan, but then again, he is the one that passed the tests. But it's like a sword that contains like the stories, songs, and myths of Tal'Dorei or whatever, which goes in long because that's what a bard does, is carries songs and stories of adventure, of glory, of ancient times past, and brings those town to town. So it is in spirit with his class. We got a glimpse of where the next one is in the Fey realm. A nice schmexy looking bow, which we know who that's got to go to. God damn it, Grog. That thing took down the Sphinx too. Dragons are crazy in D&D, man. Especially ancient dragons. So I think that's pretty much most of what we were touching upon in this episode. Again, visually beautiful. The action, phenomenal. The action sequences were really good in the first season, and the artwork was really good in the first season, but they really polished it up this time around. I don't know if it's because they got more time, changed up their style. What would have been CGI in the first one, like what we saw with the zombies or the dragon, Brimscythe that they fought before, which was very jarring art style difference. Like it looked like completely from something else. And while the constructs and the larger than life creatures like the dragons and the sphinxes in here are also a different art style, they feel present because they're done with this, like the previous batch, I compared it to like the kind of art style that kind of Arcane had. And I'm wondering if that kind of influenced this a little bit, because it looks so much better. And you can still tell they're the 3D models, but it is not at all jarring like it was in season 1 for me. It looks like they're there, but they're just a different type of being. And I just really love it. And then, of course, with just the main gang, the action is just so vivid, rich, and quick, snappy, and energetic. I love it. Then we got Ripley siding with the dragons. Ripley's a character that doesn't pick sides. Ripley is about herself. So whatever this agreement, this alliance that's been made with the dragons is for Ripley's benefit. It's gotta be. Whether it be for her survival, or she's gonna find a way to get something out of this, or maybe even like get one up on the dragons themselves. Or this is just purely her way of being like, well, and they're over there. Just because, you know, they don't get along, obviously. You know, we saw clues and hints where she stopped in at the gunpowder place in the previous episodes. We saw her at the tail end of the first episode of this batch. You know, she's lingering around. She's got herself a nice prosthetic arm now, though. I did forget. There was one other vestige that Scanlan did see. It was that gauntlet, that fist, that brawler's glove that we saw on another Goliath. One of the guys I think one of the ones that we saw, or maybe not one of the ones we saw, but at least associated with ones that have been bringing treasures to this very dragon that they're fighting right now. That's going to be fun. That's going to be interesting. Grog's got to drop this sword and pick that shit up. We just need to dump this sword somewhere. Where could they have gone? Like, their beam of light when they separated was like goldenish, kind of. It would be nice. It would also be convenient, but it would also be very helpful if they got transported to the Everlight, like whatever realm that resides in, if it does, or something similar to that, something that can maybe allow or help with the situation that they're in. I don't know, though. Guys, we'll have to wait and figure this out next week, so hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, please leave a like, drop a comment, and let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends, Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Corey Scum, Margaret Grace, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Raven McCann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake Cantrell, Amy Becca, and Josh Lee. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all next week with the next set of episodes. Take care, everybody.